on to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting, as we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. And he'll just hit. And this drive will start at the 25. Wants to adjust the pattern. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Texas.
Looking to pass. It's Manning. Oh, he's going to go up top. Makes the grab on the right. Finds a seam. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Texas!
If you want to make a statement in a football game, that's how you do it. On your first offensive snap, you go 75 yards and score a touchdown. They have shown up. They are ready to go. Everybody, I think, in shock in the stadium right now.
Coming out with it, it's Branch. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. From the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Georgia.
the air on first down. He's going to go for a big one. What a grab along the left sideline. Got the foot down in a strong throw. Put it right on the money. Georgia comes quickly to the line.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
To the air, it's Stockton. Here's the pressure. He's got his man, makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Georgia. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
Ball skips out of bounds, penalty flag flies, and the onside kick is unsuccessful. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. From the 30-yard line on first down. He wants to change this route. Wants to throw on first down. Shoots it to the left. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Behind the chains now on second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
How about that? I mean, they knew this defense was good defending the pass, but that had more to do with who's in the secondary, not necessarily who's up front. David, his best Pollock impersonation, picking that one off.
Yeah, baby, you don't get many opportunities to drop a coverage. You don't get many balls thrown your way, but when you do, you want to make sure you take advantage, showing off the athletic ability, showing the hands. The big defensive lineman comes.
Oh, he's got some space. Running inside the 20. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs!
And, man, it's nice to have an offense that can strike immediately. They can put fear in defenses, make big plays, and you see it, man. They can add to the lead. They can build a lead quickly because they have this ability to put points on the board quickly.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Manning. Dances away. Trying to make magic with his feet. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. He might want another play. Wants to go up top on first down. Going for the big play. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Looking downfield on first down. Oh, they're after him. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Looking for more room. Inside the 30. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. And they will open this drive right on the doorstep with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. These DBs going to give a little cushion. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Touchdown Bulldogs! And they take it in for 6 more points. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw, it's Manning. With the catch, it's Wingo. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the 1st down. The Longhorns can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it 1st down at the 39. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense in a bunch formation. From the gun, looking for a man. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And he makes the catch at the 25.
I love offensive coordinators that take shots in sudden change situations. You just got the takeaway. You're not wasting any time. Defense is jogging on the field. They barely have time to line up. You take a shot deep down the field, and you hit it, adding insult to injury to the opponent. That is a great play call.
Georgia 21, Texas 7.
So 1st down here as they go back to work. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Georgia going up tempo. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Motion from the wideout. out of the gun. The inside handoff, looking for a crease. Shows him the stiff arm. Touchdown, Georgia! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They'll try to tack one more on their score. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on first down. They're working that left side. He's loose. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. Makes it past the marker. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Dropping back, it's Manning. Pressure coming. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. A strike downfield. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. Pulls it and fires to the left. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Longhorns in a good spot here with second and short. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And I'm not going to say that was a must score, but that was a must score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully now you build some momentum. You cut it to a 2-score game. Got to build on this momentum in the second half.
28, Texas 14.
He'll bring it out. It's Branch. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's stopped in the backfield again. This defense trying to send a message he'll have to carry into halftime. To the air on second down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
And that's not a surprise for this offense, man. They continue to find him. He's made those big plays. He's put some touchdowns on the board. He's been the big play guy in this offense. And I don't think I'd stop either. We're still getting started in this football game, and they're going to see more of those deep shots to him.
He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Unloads to the right. Got him downfield. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. And the try is no good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. Second half not too far away. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway.
Texas.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. At the 35, he's loose. Oh, there's an alley on the left. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
I love the work the offensive line does on that play. They created a huge hole for the ball carrier, and he's a guy, if you get him in the second level, he can take it the distance. Nice job up front.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for a man. It's Stockton. Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Dogs!
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He rifles one deep to the left. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. This time he's got it. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He's going for it all. Brings it down on the right side. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. The Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Looking for the score. Give him 6. Touchdown, Texas! Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half, it looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
It in, and the decision to go for 2 does not work out. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Looking for a huge play. And he's got it inside the 25. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. Showing off the arm. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
You know, it looks like they just flip the ball and everything just magically works. You know why this toss to the left works? Because the wide receivers block. You know, I know you don't say that very often. Most of the time they want to run out, you know, get the glory, catch the ball, but they got to do a good job of blocking when you toss it on the perimeter. Those guys are pivotal for this play to have success. Really good job blocking on the perimeter.
Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. Next, going for the goal line. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. He splits the uprights, and that lead grows even bigger. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Making side adjustments here. Snagged in the middle. It's Moore. Oh, a lot of space. There he goes. The 30. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
And what a huge play for the offense. Hitting that throw not only is big for their confidence, but it also flips the field.
Scanning the field. It's Manning. He'll take a shot. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Longhorns! This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that. No matter what they do, they're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. Can't just let him pick you apart.
They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and get 6 points.
And he's done everything for this offense today, running the football, so much so that he's now got 98 yards rushing. We're in the fourth quarter. One more carry, and this guy could eclipse the 100-yard mark.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. This third down play might be the last chance for this defense to stay in the game. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. adjusting the pattern. To the air, it's Manning. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
With this situation in the game trailing with not a lot of time left, I understand going to the sideline to try and save clock, but you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. Don't be afraid to use those. You can attack the middle of the field, use the timeouts to save the clock back.
Yeah, I think you know the situation as a defender, and you know you're up by a score, and you know exactly what's going on with the offense. They got to make some big plays here in the 4th quarter. Nice job playing the deep ball, staying deep, and not giving up the big play.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Takes a hit as he fires. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And that just about does it. That about puts this thing to bed. The offense, listen, they had to go for it, but now defense, this is the situation where you say, I'm just going to eat clock, up by several possessions, eat clock, get out of here with a W.
Back to pass, it's Stockton. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Hey, on offense, you got to know when the play's over. That one there, nowhere to go with it after he caught the football. You start trying to juke guys, you start trying to run backward. This ain't high school anymore. When you used to be able to make that play years ago, you're not doing it here in big-time college football. Not good.
And the Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Frazier. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Georgia.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Wide receiver going in motion. On 4th down, looking to pass. He wants to take the top off. Makes the catch, converts on 4th. The game of the century. That label does not get applied lightly, reserved for matchups like this. Number 1 versus number 2. And no matter where you live, what region of the country you hail from, which conference you root for, these games are the most compelling of them all. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Nittany Lions will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out. It's Wingo. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Dropping back, it's Manning. Got the back over the middle. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. That's caught. It's Wingo.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later.
Going to swing it on second down. It's complete to the left. At the 35, he's open. Turning it on. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Now on the move. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas!
And how about the wheels for the QB? You can tell, man, he can roll, and they're going to use him. This is just the first drive. You see him going for the touchdown. I imagine we'll see more of that guy running the football with that kind of speed.
And the extra point is good.
Texas 7, Penn State Texas 0.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Quarterback may change this route. To throw, it's Allard. Pocket breaking down. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive.
Great coverage, great breaking the ball. Had a chance to really make a big play and maybe even take that thing back to the house. But you gotta see. We like to hit people more than we like to catch balls.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and fired. On the last play, they'll go back to the air. Sends it downfield. He's got it double outside. Finds some room. Touchdown, Penn State. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
It was a really nice job on the route concept because they got the safety occupied, which opened up the deep middle of the field for the receiver on the post. He uses his speed. Nice job by the quarterback, putting it out in front of him. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone.
And the extra point was good. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Gets it out fast. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
The quick passing game does several things. One, you never let the pass rush get you. There's great defensive linemen. The ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Here comes the heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. He's got it inside the 15. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
Snap in the shotgun. Moves around to clear up the vision. Goes to the end zone, and the ball's out. And they did not secure the football in bounds. It's out of bounds. It is a touchback and a turnover. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Might be calling a hot route. Back to throw, it's Allard. Unloads it left. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup.
I love that play call. Quarterbacks are always licking their chops after their defense gets a takeaway because they know now, hey, I got a sudden change situation. I've got a chance to take a shot and pad my stats.
Wants to throw on 1st down. He's going up top. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
That's one of those plays where you're going, man, he probably could have made that. The defense wasn't great on the play, but guess what? It goes down as an incompletion. Those are one of those bullets that you got to dodge throughout a game to get the win, to limit those big plays.
Lofts one high and deep. It's picked up, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives them the ball at the 29-yard line.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it. Sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge. The defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
Motion from the wide receiver. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Texas.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got it in the middle. It's Wingo. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Well, we knew coming into tonight they were going to try to find this guy throwing the ball. I had no idea it was going to be this successful this early. Guys, he's closing in on 100 receiving yards. We're not even out of the first quarter yet. He has been an absolute force.
Looking to throw, it's Manning. Makes the grab. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. And the Longhorns moving quickly to the line. Got room to work. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Will they keep it on the ground again here on third down? Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Longhorns have their offense in high gear.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Wants to go up top on first down. Here's a heat. He'll pull it down and run. He gets down to the 25 before going out of bounds. And now on second down for this offense.
That's the end of the first quarter, with the score tied at 7.
Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. First play of the period will be a second down. Got it behind the line. It's Wingo. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half.
Texas.
And the Longhorns are facing third and inches. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on fourth down. They want to run this quarterback. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And you can tell he trusted himself. He thought he could take off, get that first down. Just a little too much speed on that defense. They closed that gap so quick. Didn't let him get to the first down marker. Turnover on downs.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it down the right side. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Offense changing the play. Dropping back, it's Aller. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Plenty of distance between him and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. He turns that loose down the right side. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Man, it's nice to be an offensive coordinator when you have this offense because you can just call a couple plays, do what we need to do, make big plays, go down the field, put points on the board. This offense, man, they put drives together like this. This could be a scary unit.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Ringo. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Looking downfield on first down. Hauls it in. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one.
That's a really good example of why offensive coordinators script plays. You know the down and distance, and you know which routes can get you to the stick. So there's no wasted time. That coordinator got the play in early to his quarterback, knowing that his players were going to be able to execute.
So now it's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Oh, he makes the catch. A quick tackle made, but he's got ready for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Gonna look downfield again. Under fire. And he just chucks it into the fourth row. They've got the ball in midfield, but they're facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. This is a designed run. He's not going to get there. Stop short on fourth down.
And listen, we know this QB wants to take off. Fourth down, go time, got to make a play. Defense locked in, dialed in, got to him, got him on the ground, didn't let him get to the sticks.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Good timing on the quick out. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
That had to be a coverage bust because there is no way one of the best receivers in the country was that wide open. Somebody on defense wasn't where they were supposed to be. They had their eyes in the wrong place. That should not happen ever.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Ross. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Everybody holds their breath when this guy has the ball. On defense now, you got to stop the bleeding because you're allowing one of the best at his position in the sport of college football. Now have back-to-back catches. You better be anticipating this offense going back to him again right here.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of games all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
To the air. It's Aller. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Looking to throw for it. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Penn State! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Off play action on 1st down. Going downfield for the big play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
Off play action. How about this defense making a statement to end the half with a sack? So that's going to do it here in the first half. Stay tuned for the halftime break.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Penn State 21, Texas 7.
The Longhorns will kick it away to start the second half.
Texas.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start the third quarter with the run. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. The Nittany Lions headed quickly to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
He wants to change this route. Back to pass, it's Aller. Grab near the marker, it's Reynolds. Running through contact. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Reynolds. Right down the gut of the field. The 10. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him.
Man, tight ends do so much for your offense. They block like crazy. You pull them, you use them all over the place. And when you got a guy that can do this, it's just the cherry on top of the sundae, making big plays, going half the field plus to get the big touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Wingo. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They'll start this drive going to the air. He'll take the deep shot. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. To the air on 1st down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
It makes it 2nd down.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to throw, it's Manning. Fires to the right. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game, so they're calling their coverages accordingly. And there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Gets drilled as he releases him. The ball just trickles to the ground.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass. They forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He might want another play. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He lets it fly. He's got it on the right. Wide open spaces. Touchdown, Penn State. He got us. This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. He'll bring it out. It's Harbor. He gets a block. Oh, what vision. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get it. It's a touchdown. No guts, no glory. Caught it in the end zone. Didn't hesitate for a millisecond to take that thing back, and boy, did it pay off.
And this is why kickoff returns are so exciting. There's so much space between you and the other team flying down the field. The only time... provided that much space, and you could tell he knew what to do with that space. Kicked on the Jets by Felicia.
Now the two-point conversion attempt is coming. Motion from the back. So has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. To the air, it's Sellers. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He gets it in there for the two-point conversion, and the lead grows to 8. How about that for starting things with a bang? Opening kickoff and house that baby. What a job there. Looks like he's going to bring it out. He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28. Here's the handoff. Shows him the stiff arm. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. After the 2nd and 6. Might be changing the route. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires left. Got his man downfield. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
Well, that was a dart right there. He's going to give Arkansas a chance because in the old days in the SEC, you had to run the football if you were going to win championships. Today, you better be able to get it done through the air. When you think of all the great play callers in this league and all of the Heisman Trophy winners this league has seen at the QB position in recent years, you better be able to do it throwing the ball. This guy, I think, gives Arkansas a chance with his arm.
And the Razorbacks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. The Razorbacks are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
South Carolina.
And the Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to pass. It's Green. Under fire. Got it in the middle. It's Anthony. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Razorbacks! That was just as simple as playing catch in warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter. And I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. You saw a great example of it right there.
They're going to run it. He's got a nose for that goal line. First he scored the touchdown. Now he makes his way in for the 2-point conversion. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Coming out with it, it's Harbor. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. They'll try the right side. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
It's a bad sign on offense when you have that many people running free at your running back. That means guys up front aren't getting their blocks. Just too many hats getting to the ball carrier. I love his effort, making multiple guys miss, but still, it's a negative play.
And he used that stiff arm as a sledgehammer to bludgeon his way to a few extra yards.
Well, the defense wasn't expecting that. They had a lot of guys back into coverage. That was 2nd and a lot of yards to go. And they got caught off guard. Not enough guys in the box to control that running back.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires on the move. Got his man. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
And that's the end of the line on that run, and it's the end of the line for the first quarter. here as we're back at it after the break. To the air, it's Sellers. Grabbed in the middle, it's Bennett. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Gamecocks are in the hurry-up. Snap from the gun on third down. Makes the grab on the left. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, South Carolina! Once he got some room, it was over.
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He'll set up to throw. He's got it in the end zone. Two-point conversion is good. The lead is 8. He marched 78 yards down the field. This is ultra-aggressive. Still in the first half, got the lead and going for the onside kick. They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to go up top on first down. It's caught downfield. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Arkansas.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
He's into the end zone. Two-point conversion is good, and we've got a tie game. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. A run for the quarterback. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
You know, you talk so much about QBs, right? Having to make really good decisions. There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield.
Turning on the Jets. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. The Gamecocks just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Got some room in under the goal line. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
He's got it in the end zone. Two-point conversion is good, and they now lead by 8. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish it off with a 21-yard touchdown run. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw. It's Green. Throws to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Jones. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Big plays like that makes play calling so much easier. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 34. New set of downs after the completion. They'll run it from the gun. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense.
Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Try to barge their way in. He gets into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion ties the game. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Harbor. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. Looks as if he's going to run it. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on 2nd down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole play.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. That earlier sack really set them back, but they'll still go for it here. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Looking left. He's got it. 1st down and more. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. How in the world could they let that happen, and how in the world did they pull it off? That was 4th and a mile, and they got it.
I mean, what a clutch play by this offense. Listen, understanding, a small throw's not going to get it done. A deep ball down the field, give yourself a chance to make a play, and by gosh, they do it.
Bring in the heat. And he'll just get rid of that one. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quarterback keeps it. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3. The offense burns his 3rd and final timeout of the half.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him, and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be maybe a sound move moving forward schematically.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. On 4th down, going to the air. He's got it, and more than enough for a 1st down. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. And that'll do it. Here in the 2nd quarter, halftime has arrived, and we head to the studio. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. And the Razorbacks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to throw. It's Green. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29.
And that is such a veteran play by that defender. In cover zero, he knows the quarterback's going to have to get rid of the football quickly, so he's getting ready to jump.
He'll try to take it back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On design runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead to 8. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top.
I like quarterbacks that are being aggressive, but moving forward, if your guy's not open downfield, it's okay just to check it down to a tight end or a running back and take the profit.
Back to pass on second down. Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a third and long. This one from the 44. Quarterback may change this route. Dropping back, it's Green. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Arkansas! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
After the touchdown, if they could get this 2, we'll have a tie ball game. He's into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good, and we've got a tie game. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Harbor. Stopped at the 26, brought it out in the end zone, picked up an extra yard. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. On the move. Oh, he dropped it! And the ball will bounce out of bounds on the fumble.
You know, fumbles really just comes down to luck. Oblong-shaped ball just can bounce any which way whatsoever. An offense right there, very lucky that one went out of bounds.
And the Gamecocks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Fighting off the defender. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. The Gamecocks really need to keep this drive alive on third down. The give to the fullback. All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage.
Coaches preach all week about physicality, physicality. That is how you do it. That is how you put it on tape. That's how you show everybody in the locker room, everybody on the field. This is how our defense is going to be. Do not run the football because we will knock you senseless.
He'll take it himself. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? This offense has it with really good field position. Might be calling a hot route. Looking downfield, it's Green. Going up top. He's got it. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
This is a running back who is versatile, and his catching ability really helps this offense out vertically down the field. And you saw it on that play on the wheel route. That wasn't just a screen or a swing. They got him faking going to the flat, turning up the sideline for a touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Harbor. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads it downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone. They did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one...
He's going to let it go. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finds a man in the middle. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with the 1st down. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for a man, it's Sellers. Finds his man, it's Brown. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Pressure coming. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact.
And these are the ones that they just add up, and they're so frustrating for a defender. Trust me, I'm a defensive guy. It's just annoying. You get him in 3rd and medium. They're going to pass the football. You play the pass well, but, man, does he have a good feel, and he just pulls it down, and it's almost like he knew exactly where he had to get. Smart scramble. Nice job getting the 1st down.
He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work. He leaves it with the back. Finding open areas. Grab the seam on the left. Touchdown, South Carolina. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible because he'll make it happen.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well and not give back that last score. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And it really doesn't matter what the decision is on the RPO. When your defensive line can reset the line of scrimmage like that, get off blocks, and make plays.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. The offense changing the play. Back to throw, it's Green. That's reeled in, it's Blake. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the third quarter. So first down will open up the final period. They'll run the ball, the clock is on their side. Picks up the first down. There he goes. Touchdown, Arkansas. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
Trying to punch it in. They run it into the end zone. The 2-point try is good, and now they're up by 9 in the fourth. Fielded in the end zone, it's Harper. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Going right to work up top. Gets away. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And the Gamecocks racing to the line in the hurry up.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch them sleeping.
Lost the fire on second down. Quickly to the tight end. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. And they're able to get him on the ground. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Throws to the tight end. Pulls it in. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. The Gamecocks have this offense rolling. Wants to throw it. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they take it in for 6 more points.
That is such a great job by the offense, putting together a touchdown drive when they needed it most. Not a lot of time left to go, but if their defense can get them the ball back, they've got an opportunity to kick a field goal and walk out of here with a win.
He's in there. 2-point conversion is good, and they're down by just 1. Not much of a choice here. Down by a score late. They'll line up for the onside. Oh, the ball's on the ground. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Motion from the wideout. The give to the back. It's a running room. It's a seam wide open. Lowers that shoulder delivers the blow. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Already in prime field goal position, but they would love to score a touchdown to take the lead. A design run for the quarterback. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, we knew coming into this one that the quarterback run game is going to be a big part of what this offense is trying to do. And after that last carry, this guy's now got over 100 yards rushing.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. Wide receiver comes in motion. On the move. Touchdown Gamecocks. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Man, I love this offense being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
Here's a hit. Can't hit his man in the end zone. The 2-point conversion fails, and it remains a 5-point game here in the 4th. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football and